everybody, we're here at E3 2014.
That is so large, stop it. What up?
Hey you pubes.
Really?
Yeah, for real. That's a joke because tube sounds like pube.
This is the first time you're ever on my personal channel, so maybe class it up.
No.
Hey,
we're here.
This is my brother Ryan, if you didn't know.
If you don't know, then what rock have you been living under?
Well, this is a different channel.
Alright. No, it's all the same channel.
Okay, it's one monolith, Felicia Day
It's
monolith.
one gigantic channel.
So, for Ryan and I do a show called Cooptitude on Geek and Sundry.
If you haven't seen Cooptitude, click here.
Click. I have to do all the work on this, so we're not going to do annotations.
Click here, it's going to move around, the annotation's going to spin around.
Alright, and Ryan comes out once every 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months, and we shoot a bunch of episodes.
We shoot 8 episodes. So
you know how I look completely different between episodes?
Yeah.
It's movie magic.
Yeah.
I just changed my shirt, and then maybe sometimes I sculpt my facial hair.
So we shot Monday and Tuesday this week, and then Wednesday we went to E3.
That's right, the Entertainment and Electronics Expo. I think that's what it stands for.
I don't care. And last year we did a vlog from there, and I'm going to annotate somewhere.
Yeah.
Right on his face.
Click on my nuts.
No, I'm not going to put an annotation on
Click on my nuts.
Nope. If you don't know about E3, it's a big entertainment expo for insiders, but inside it kind of reminds you of Comic-Con for gaming insiders, and the biggest thing...
It smells better, though.
It smells better because it's more air-conditioned because they have so many servers and computers in there. They got to keep it cool, so that's nice. Yeah, so we walked around, we posed with a lot of things like Sonic and Borderlands, and they really get the sculpture. They really sell the sculpture.
They do. They did that. There were like giant robots for Titanfall and tanks for World of Tanks and Destiny and...
There's longer lines just to pose with things. Well, let's just go through the games and then we'll be like, hey, these are the ones we missed, and I'll give you an explanation. What are you doing?
Fucking things getting in my...
Okay, just cut it off then. Oh, no.
Alright, good. I think we're good. Okay.
The first thing we stopped at was the video game museum, and they had all these old video games set up.
Yeah, and there's nothing like old school retro gaming.
So you played this game called Rygar, which I didn't understand why you're playing, then I noticed there's a similarity between
Rygar and Ryon. Not really a tremendous similarity, but the first 2 letters really captivated me.
It's more than Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I mean...
Or Dragon
But you're
Age.
an asshole, so Assassin's Creed should really attract you. Anyway.
So there's booze for everything, okay? And the first place we went to was EA because they got The Sims. Now,
The Sims and...
What do you feel at The Sims? Have you ever played them?
I mean, The Sims, it's never really been my thing. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I figure that by the time you get home from work and you let your sim have a life, you don't have too much time to have your own.
Yeah.
And so, like, after a while of playing, I kind of dropped it because I thought the sim was having more fun than I was.
That's true, and it takes an hour to poop. If you look at the timeline, that always made me angry.
That's realistic.
Not for girls.
Depending on what you eat.
I would generalize to say, based on gender, ladies don't linger when they poop. And guys really want to get in there and read a book. Went to The Sims and...
Mosquito that was as big as a fucking chicken.
Did you get it?
No, it just flew away. I think it got
shit.
I think it drank its fill.
No, it just got in front of me. This is horrible.
It was huge.
Why did we shoot? Why did we shoot outside?
Huge.
Why are we shooting outside?
God, now I'm itching already. There it is, right there, taunting us with its little dance.
So we went to The Sims, and
we spent like 30 minutes there while they created your.
Yeah, so basically they're like, Felicia Day, come in here, and there was a tiny, tiny box of a room where one man was there, like just the master of Sims creation.
The Sim master.
Like a guy on the beach who like makes your face out of a potato. Like that was this guy.
Sure, yeah. He was like the head guy of Sim creation, I suppose. I don't know, but.
And he looked at me and he was like, turn your profile. Turn it, and he made my sim. And there's a lot of detail in this the character creation that I didn't appreciate. Like, not only are there a lot of facial options, but you have personalities for your sim.
They have traits, yeah.
Yeah, your traits will make you act different ways, and some of them like conflict, so you can't be like ambitious and lazy. I liked what he came up with. It was really nice.
It looked like you pretty much. I mean.
Yeah. We didn't actually get into the gameplay because by that time Ryan was like, let's get the hell out of here. And then we saw Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, obviously, I have a connection to BioWare, and I know everybody over there. Which
but I
awesome.
don't, and I can say it was fucking awesome.
I watched the 30-minute presentation movie. So basically at EA, it's kind of, you can have some hands-on. They have hands-on consoles that you can actually play games, and then some of them are too early to have hands-on, and they'll show you a 30-minute, like, a dev is playing in the background, and they'll show you, like, trailers.
Yeah, he'll narrate it.
He'll narrate it, and he'll tell you all the features of the game that are unique, like, about Dragon Age, like, if you hunt a lot of bears.
If you're a bear hunter.
You can, basically deplete the bear population.
That's right, you can hunt an animal to extinction in Dragon Age.
Yeah, which is interesting, and then all the new, playable characters, they have some really awesome ones. The one they were talking about this time was Dorian, who's like a mage. She's like I don't know.
He's got
like
a little hipster mustache.
Yeah.
As you gain control of areas, like your dudes start patrolling the area more. So
yeah.
what you do has an influence on the world, essentially, which is
it's really cool.
Quite nice.
And there's inventory, which is different from Dragon Age 2. You have inventory for all your characters.
Crafting systems
and everything like that. So
and the skill trees look nice, really nicely done.
Also, you can play any race and any sex. So the demo character was a Qunari
Unlike
woman.
other games that we saw previewed at E3, they actually give you a choice of what gender to play.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
it's a very important thing.
It is, because I don't enjoy games where I can't play a girl. Just quite frankly, it's not interesting to me.
And the World of Warcraft character I played for literally years was a girl.
Yeah. Oh, also you have mounts. So I have footage from mounts, and the battle. The graphics are just amazing.
The graphics. It's the first RPG I've seen that looks better than Skyrim. Like,
yeah, it really does.
Strictly better than Skyrim.
And Skyrim's one of my favorite games of all time. I think the release is October or something.
Yeah, October 11th, thereabouts.
And I mean, just the dragon coming out of I mean, that was an amazing dragon. Like, and there was like, they put you in this theater, and there's like rumbles underneath your seats.
The subwoofers were under the seats and so on, and it was really a great experience.
Next, we went to the Nintendo booth.
The Nintendo booth, they did a great job with their booth. It was the most open and inviting.
There's a lot of bro gaming at E3, like Call of Duty and Battlefield and all that stuff, and that's cool. It's just all dark and like, whoa, here's a tank.
Yeah, the Nintendo booth was really friendly and homey and inviting.
It's kind of like Apple. It's very Apple designed.
It's sort of the Apple of computer gaming.
So we played 4 different games that are coming out. We played Toad's Treasure Hunt.
Toad's Treasures, something like that.
Toad's Treasure. Something like that. It's, okay, first of all, Toad is the best character. All right, let's just go on record for that one. And, I mean, what the?
Nothing.
What was that?
Nothing, man. I'm just not a Toad fan. It's cool.
Why would you not be a Toad fan?
Toad creeps me out. Toad's a creepy little.
Why is it creepy?
He's a fungus. He's got.
That is so mean.
He doesn't have knees.
Anyway, Toad's Treasure Hunt is a really cool one because you're going through it. It's basically a puzzle game.
3D puzzle game.
So it's a 3D puzzle game. So you're wanting to rotate the screen at the same time to get Toad through all these complex mazes.
I liked it because it had a variety of different ways. You could use the little Wii U pad.
Oh yeah,
and you could
did
aim
that.
it. And there were different. It was just something for everybody.
Yeah,
in the game.
you were using the Wii pad to aim and direct Toad, and then we were watching the screen and yelling at you, like, "Hey, to your left, and that was actually kind of fun." So the next game we played was Super Smash Brothers, the brand new one coming out, and we ran into a vlogger from Geek and Sundry randomly.
Played it.
Kiri Callahan.
Yeah, Smash Brothers is a good time.
What did you play? What character did you play?
I think I played DK against the frat.
DK.
Yeah, the frat boy.
So you like DK better than Toad? I mean, what kind of inconsistency is that?
You know, he's just kind of a dude bro.
Why do you want to be a dude bro though?
I mean, it's good to role play, and you'd think it would be fucking bitch.
You're a real life DK.
I am.
You need to evolve and become a Mario. You really just need to work through that.
Kind of gross too, man.
So I lost horribly. I played like
I was second
neighbor.
worst, I think.
I mean, I played some kind of random no name.
The cool thing was there was the Wii aerobics instructor was one of the character options, and I almost did that one.
That's kind of amazing.
I was kind of like, really? All right. Smash is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's Smash.
It's Smash Brothers. If you like it, you'll know if you're gonna buy it. You know right now if you're gonna buy Super Smash Brothers.
You are either extremely excited about it, or
not on the
like,
fence.
You're not.
You're not on the fence about Super Smash Brothers.
You're
right
an innie or an outie. Next, my favorite game.
Yeah,
was
mine too.
Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yoshi's Woolly World.
This is the funnest game I've ever played.
Yeah,
okay?
It's weird how making something out of string makes something fun.
I don't know why. It's the texture on the screen. You know, the Wii doesn't have the best graphics, so but the way they did it
sure
looked like real
yarn. Yeah,
it was like
I mean, I could reach out and touch it.
Yeah, it's soft.
Yeah,
it's an awesome co-op game because you eat your friend and you poop them out, and then you throw them.
You throw your poop. You throw your friend poop at things.
So you're satisfying so many hidden desires in this world.
I think you can puke your friend up or poop him.
You gotta poop him out then puke him.
Yeah, you can't throw your friend until he's poop.
Yeah, so you gotta eat your friend,
you can't just pick up your friend,
then puke him out.
You can't just pick up your friend. You have to poop him out first.
Especially the co-op experience. I loved it. You know, there were a lot of co-op games this year, and I like that trend.
There were, as much crap as people are giving Assassin's Creed for, and rightfully so.
Yes.
I'm still looking forward to playing the co-op.
Four-player.
Yeah, four-player co-op.
It would be nice to have some variation in the kinds of characters you can play in that game. I just don't understand. They need to get on the wagon there. And the last game at Nintendo was Mario Maker, which, again, between that and Project Spark, I think there's a whole renaissance of people being able to make their own games.
Yeah.
Mario Maker was so cool because it uses the touchpad. So it uses the Wii U device.
Yeah,
and
so it's interactive.
you can add mobs, you can add pipes, you can add blocks, you can add mushrooms, and then you can run your level. And if it doesn't work, there's even like a ghost trail of you trying to jump, which will show you how much higher your pipe is than the dude can jump. And you can either do classic Mario or Super Mario style.
Yeah, the tile sets. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 different tile sets. Moving on, we went to the Xbox booth, and we actually went to an Xbox party earlier in the week and got hands on a bunch of games.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of the favorite games that I played at E3 was at the Microsoft party, so we didn't actually have footage of it to show.
But what was the name of it? So you can tell it.
iDarb, or hashtag iDarb.
It's a very simple indie game that's kind of like soccer.
Soccer, yeah.
But it's like crazy addictive, and there's little tiny things that you can do, like you can kiss. You can give kisses.
Yeah, so if you've ever been to a basketball game, like during halftime, they have like the kiss cam where you're expected to violate a stranger's personal space for the audience's greediness of wanting to see it.
Basically, this is in that game. And you played Bacon.
I played breakfast team. And you were on...
I was on Team Animal. So I was a horse, and we had a chicken, and you had bacon and coffee.
Bacon
so it was
and coffee.
It was a real head-to-header.
A lot of the game was actually crowdsourced, if you look at the history of iDarb. Yeah, it was really cool.
I have to say, the most epic one that we're going to play as soon as it's out is called Chariot.
I think we spent more time...
playing Chariot.
Because we played one level full through at the Xbox party, and then we went back
and played a whole level again. Basically, you play a girl and a boy. I think they're a princess and her fiance, and they're trying to take her dad's corpse
to the tomb.
To the tomb.
And so there's this little corpse with 2 wheels.
Yeah, it's a coffin with 2 wheels, and we have ropes. And basically, you got to work together to get it all over these obstacles.
And there are these puzzles and so on that you have to solve in order to get good old dad's corpse to the family resting plot.
It's so much fun. I can't even tell you how fun this game is, and another awesome co-op game. Lastly, in the Xbox booth, we played Sunset Overdrive at the Xbox party, which I want to give a shout out to, because honestly, when I saw the
we gave it a lot of shit.
We gave it a lot of shit when we saw it at the presentation.
Mea culpa, right?
It's kind of like Borderlands, very hyperactive, and the lead character they used to demo was like this bro who you'd never want to hit on you at a party. Whatever.
Yeah, it was good. The controls were really responsive.
But when you could skate along things, what do they call it? Traversing.
Traversing.
So you're traversing on ropes and you're just sliding.
Yeah, it was sort of like Borderlands meets Mirror's Edge meets Dead Rising. Was that?
A little bit Dead Rising.
Yeah, so Dead Rising meets Borderlands.
Because they have crazy weapons, like you could shoot an explosive teddy bear and stuff like that. And the dev told me that when you first start the game, you can play a girl or a boy, and there's character creation, which I'm like, boom, I'm sold. The last thing in the Xbox booth, we played Fable Legends, which I didn't know about.
It's sort of like a capture the flag dungeon keeper type of experience.
A little bit. It's 4-player co-op, and then you're playing against an enemy, which can be a player or AI.
Sort of like dungeon keeper, where you can set up traps, you can tell your minions where to go to attack this party, and so obviously the 4 co-op players are supposed to...
are trying to wipe out all the number of the bad guys. I played the Ice Mage, you played the tank. Yeah. And there's the main character is an awesome guy with like a rapier. And what was the last one? I can't remember the last character. Oh, it was a big burly kind of crusher. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I love this whole 4-player co-op thing that's going around. It's kind of like MMOs evolved. You don't want to just be in with everybody, but it's like private party situations. Last thing we saw, we went by the Borderlands. We went by Borderlands. Yeah. It's called Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
Pre-sequel, yeah.
And we saw the little movie, and shout out to them. They had the coolest pup tent. And
literally the coolest tent.
Like it was like 50 degrees in there.
Yeah, it was like a meat locker in there.
And they had these lean back chairs that were like super
you could recline.
Sweet. Let's talk about the game. It looks awesome.
It's Borderlands. If you know what Borderlands is, you either are salivating to play it or you don't.
But the cool thing about it is the gravity, because you're on a foreign planet.
You're on the moon of Pandora.
Yeah, and if you jump, you go like 3 times as high as you normally would. So
the world's a little more open than it was with the first 2 Borderlands.
Yeah. Hey. A character who had like a Captain America type shield that she threw, which was pretty sweet. Yeah. My friend Mikey Newman is one of the and it's like, hey Mikey. But I think it's really witty. Even the opening trailer movie that we saw.
It makes you laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud.
Just,
really funny.
It's great entertainment.
The thing about E3 is that I always get invited to Xbox and Nintendo. PlayStation never invites me to anything. So we went to the PlayStation booth, but we couldn't get in the area that had the ones that I wanted to see, which were the new Braid guy. Jonathan Blow's new game, Witness, I believe.
Witness, yeah.
And Rhyme, and we couldn't get in the Order 1886, which I
did want to see that too. That was the other game that I was curious about.
And there's the other one, Blood something, by the Dark Souls guy. We couldn't get into any of those. Hey, Sony.
Get your shit together.
Call me up. Oh, so what was your favorite thing?
I would say the tie between really Dragon Age and Chariot.
Well, Dragon Age, yes, of course.
Because, like, Dragon Age, I can't wait to play. If you look at Chariot, these guys don't have this kind of infinite pool of money to draw from, so they have to have this sort of ingenious yet addictive gameplay where...
Yeah, it's very innovative, and it's artistic, and basically those are the games that I play mostly until a AAA like Skyrim or Borderlands or something comes out. Thanks for subscribing to the channel and supporting Co-optitude. That's really nice.
See ya. Bye.
No, it's wrong. It's the wrong show.